Hi everyone, welcome to the Xcode-Developer channel. In today's video, we are going to create a song recognizer animations that you can see in the preview. I have already recorded. So we will be making a use of linear gradients, ripple effects using the animations and variable colors. Let's dive into the code. So I have created a basic structure of the code. Here you can see it contains the default views, and also created a few other views with just hello world text in it. So we'll be using those. So I have already jotted down the steps that we will be following to create this UI. First we'll create a linear gradient, then add text, button, single view, and animating the multiple views, and then final touch for animating all the views. So let's get started. So first wrap these default V stacks into a Z stacks and remove these images and hello text from the V stacks. So and we will be adding the linear gradient with colors blue and purple, and start point as a top and end point as a bottom. And add a ignore, safe area, and all. My linear gradient part is ready. So now let's go to the step 2, adding the text view. Play, sing, or hum a song. So add a font of dot system size of 54, foreground style as a white, font weight as a bold, and font design as a serif. This is as expected. Now let's add a spacer to move the text upward. The text part is now ready, so we'll add the button view. So let's move to the button view separate. So remove the default hello button text. Now let's add the button with action and label, and text as an image with system name, and I'm using the waveform dot circle dot fill image. You can refer the symbol SF symbols a tool provided by Apple to use the different icons. I'm using this waveform as a symbol, and also another mic symbol that is present. I'm using those, so you can refer the symbol effects too. So let's add the font. Let's make it a resizable, then set the frame width and height. I will give to a 120 and 120 to make it a bigger one. So let's add a foreground style with 2 colors, red as a main and white for the background. This is let's add some shadow, color and radius, color as a gray and radius of 15. I think button part is ready. So let's add this mic button in the content view. Button part is visible. So also add a spacer around, so the button will be at the center. Button part is ready. So we will add the code for the single wave. So I have created expanding single wave view, so we will be updating these. So remove the hello text part. So we will be making a use of circle. So let's wrap this in Z stack, then add a circle with fill, and let's define one private property, private var wave color. Currently I'm hard coding that with a white color, so maybe you can configure if you need to by passing these as a variable. So let's add a white color. So currently it won't be visible properly on the white background, so let me add a temporary background in the preview. Yeah, so the white part will be the one that we will be the animating. So let's add a stroke of line width with stroke with white color and width 2.0. Line width of 2. Maybe a black. Yeah, now this color is visible. So we will be animating these circle waves. So let's see how we can animate these circles. Maybe we will use animations by adding the scale effect and the opacity on this view. So let's create one private state property. Is an boolean with the default value as false, and we will on appear we will set toggle this value, and we will add a scale effect. If animating, then set a scale of 1, otherwise 0, and we will set opacity is animating. We will set its opacity to 0 to fade out the waves, and initially to the 1. And now let's see add the animation with a value linear with a duration of 1, and we will make it repeat forever and auto reverse as a false. So let me expand this view so it will be visible properly, and also set speed of 1/2, and the value will be is animating. Now here you can see this single view looks like a wave that expanding. So currently the single view background is white, so it's not clearly visible, but once we add this in the main content view, that it will be a nice effect. So this part, currently we have completed the single part, so we will be moving to the adding multiple views. So let's move to those multiple pulsating views. Here we will be adding these multiple waves. So let me add a chair stacks, and we'll use this expanding single waves, and we will be running a loop maybe 4 times, repeat condition. So not the condition, repeat. Yeah, let's move it from 1 to 5, so it will add 4 circles, and for each circle we will be setting a different frame based on this atom or the index. So let's calculate wave radius index into 120 maybe. Yeah, let's set and set it as a frame width and height. Wave radius. So we need to convert this into CG float. Yeah, now this is how the pulsating waves looks like. Every wave is like expanding. So on the white background it is not clearly visible, so let's add this pulsating view in the main content view. So on the mic button we will be adding that pulsating wave as a background view. Yeah, this is what we are expecting. Now this animation pulsating ripple effect animation is applied. So let's see how we can animate those mic button symbols and text based on the mic state. So let's update the button view first. So here let's add a property of state where is animating boolean with the default value as false, So let keep is a default value as true, so we'll check how it's animating. So on based on the is active state, we will be setting the different icons. So let's create a private constant active state icon. So this will be a active state icon, and we will be creating another inactive state, but in this case we will use mic dot slash circle. So when button is active, is animating or active, then we use active icon, otherwise we use inactive icon. So now let's see how we can add a different effects or updating the content. So to check how it's working, now let's add the different effects. So for the variable colors, we will be adding the symbol effect. And we will be setting variable color with iterative and reversing. And here we will be this is how the way the button colors update or variates, as we have added the symbol effect. Now tapping on this button, it's not updating the state, so let's update this animating state once user tap on it. Now the button is updating, but even you can see even in off state the button is like still showing the variable, trying to show the variable colors, but the mic dot slash icon does not have multiple colors. So let's disable these icons if the state is inactive, like show the colors only if the button is animating, then only it will show. So currently the button state is active, so it's showing the variable colors. When the button is not animating, then it stopped showing the variable colors. Now this part is ready, so but we need to update this state, and based on we also need to bind these states to the parent view. So let's make it a binding and remove the default value. So for is animating, so we'll create a constant with the default as a true. Now from the main view, parent view, that is content view, we will pass the parameters. So we will also create one more variable here, is microphone active with the default value as false, and make it a state variable. Or just set the default value as a true, microphone active. So let's pass this value, is animating. This is how the main UI part look like. So when we tap the color, the button is changing. So based on this, we need to update the text. So we will is microphone active, then show the play song. So otherwise tap on mic to search a song. So let's verify. It's working. So maybe this is all. So but tapping on the button, it's the icons is getting changed, but there is some there is not that icon change animation is not the smooth one, so we will update that one. So here for the mic, we will add a content transition property. So content transition, so and that will be a symbol effect with a symbol of replace and off up, so that it will add a smooth symbol effect transitions So when we are updating the or replacing the symbol based on the states, then you can add a content transition effect. So currently we are always passing it as a true, so that's why it's not maybe updating. So let's verify it from the parent view. Yeah, now it's look good. Yeah, let's give it run on a simulator. Let me close this one. This is the simulator. Yeah, this is how the expected UI looks like. Yeah, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel